Hey, y'all, it's your girl, the real deal, Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, y'all. Hello to all my realists. How are you? Beautiful people. Yes. Ladies, how far would you go for your man? That's what we're going to talk about today. How far would you go for your man? How far would you go for your man? I want to know how far would you all go for your man? So I need y'all ladies over here. I know it's a little late for some of y'all. I should have came on at 6. But those who are awake and listening, come on in. Come on in the chat. I need my women. How far would you go for your man? How far would you go for your man? How far would you go? I know a lot of y'all just come up. Y'all talk to me. I'm not gonna talk y'all. How far would you go for your man? I'm gonna give y'all time to get up in here, okay? Now I know a lot of y'all go a long way for your man. And that it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But I want to know how far would you go for your man? If your man would get locked up, would you do anything that you're not supposed to do to help him? How far would you go for your man? How far? This is fun. Come on, ladies. I need my ladies in the house. Part one. Tomorrow evening. But part one, how far would you go for your man? Y'all want me to start it off? I give y'all time to get up in here. No, I want to hear from y'all. I'm always talking. So I want to hear from you all. How far would you go for your man? Your man want to know how far you go for them. How would you go for your man? For your boo boo? How far would you go for your man? Think about that question, ladies. Think about that question. That question mean a lot. How far how far would you go for your man? Cause these three women right here, I don't know if they did it for their man, or did they do it for guys in jail, or did they do it for themselves? These girls went in the store with a bra and some shorts on. Young girls went in the store. I don't know if they did this for their man. YouTube, can you please let the channel work for me while I do my broadcast, please? Thank you. Because there's nothing wrong with my internet. Please, until I finish. Thank you. How far would you go for your man? YouTube, could you please connect me, keep me connected so I can do my live, please? Cause it's not unstable. But these three young ladies right here, I don't know, did they do this for their man? But y'all see how they walked in the store? They walked in there like that and they came back out with a bag full of clothes, men's underwear. So when I thought about these three women with underwears, still in underwears, the first thing I thought about is how far would they go? Look how they came in the store. Look how they came in the store. I just wonder how far would you go for your man? I want to know
I
how
want to know.
how far would you go for your boo boo? If I had a man and if I was in love with my man, let me tell y'all how far I go. Um, uh, how far would I go? How far would I go for my man? Well, I let me see. How far would I go for my man? Um, let me see. I would how far I would go for man. That question is whoo. I would go as far as giving him a ride from the side of the road, giving him a ride, trying to get him home from the side of the road. But I wouldn't get him. I would I get him out of jail? Yeah, if I had the money, I'd do it. How far though? How far would I go? How far would I go? I would go as far as would y'all defend him in court? But that ain't the question though. Is how far would you go for your man? How far would you go for your man? That's a question right there. A man and a woman should ask her husband or her boyfriend, how far would you go for me? And he should be able to answer that real quick. But since I'm single, it's making it difficult for me to answer because I'm not with anyone. So how far I go for a man is I would go as far as doing some things in the room that he'd want me to do. Try. I'll go that far. If I care something about this one now. I got to care something about this. But how far would you all go for your man? How far would y'all go? Would you in a situation you have a house, you own your house, and your husband need a bond that has on, and y'all don't have no other kind of money but to put the house up. Would you put your house up for the man? Would you put that bond up for that man if you know what he got? Okay, let's put it. Would you put if you had a home? Would you put your house up for your man to get him out on on bond? does it depends on what he went in there for? It shouldn't depend. So I'm just trying to make the question so easy for y'all. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna keep my question. How far would you all go for your man? And that's a big question to ask a woman. Like how first of all, the woman it determines to some women that they would good they would go as far as leaving their families for their man. They would go as far as giving their house on a bond to their man. Um, Me, how far I would go for my man is uh, I wouldn't say Bonnie and Clyde. I wouldn't say Bonnie and Clyde. I wouldn't buy Bonnie and Clyde. I wouldn't go that far for my man. The far I would go for my man is I wouldn't put him up on no bun. I wouldn't use my house to bun him out. I wouldn't use my if we didn't have no more money and I need to bun him out. And this is the only route we had to take. I wouldn't put up my bun. I wouldn't put my house up for collateral for my husband. I wouldn't. So if I'm wrong for that, y'all put that in the chat. And the man they help take care of me. Am I wrong for that? That's a good question. How far would I go for my man? That wasn't very far. So if he had money, I wouldn't have to worry about putting my house up, right? He might not pay me back. He may break up with me. Let's put it like this. Alexis Ware. Alexis Ware like doing the same question I just asked. She put $20,000 on the man. She put $20,000 on the man. Okay. She can get her money back from that man if he go to court. That's a lot of money. So me, would I do what she did like she did for her man? Would I do a $20,000 bond for my man? I can't. I couldn't afford to. I couldn't afford to. So I wouldn't go that far for my man. I wouldn't go that far for my man. Now you got to say how far would I go for my husband? It's my husband. It's my $20,000 that I'm getting my husband out for is good enough. I tell you what, that's what I want. That's what I want to put. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna edit something. I'm gonna edit something. Hold on for one second. I'm about to change something. Okay, I said woman. Hold on, y'all. Let me edit something right quick. I said women would would you go as would you go as would you hold on y'all would you put would you okay hold on y'all I'm changing my question. Would you pay a $20,000 bond for your man to get out of jail? Okay, here you go. Would you pay a $20,000 bond for your man to get out of jail. Okay, I changed the question. I changed the question to make it easy. Would you put up? I changed it to get out of jail. Ladies, women, would you put up $20,000 for your man to get out of jail, and he's not your husband, but you love him? Answer that. Young. This for the young women. Also, this for the young women. This for women. Period. But I want to hear from my young women. Y'all young women, I love when y'all participate because I love when the older women participate, but I love when the younger women participate because I want to know. Y'all can teach me something. Would you put up $20,000 for your man if he were locked up? All men want to know that. That's a bond. That's a bond. He need $20,000 and you have it. So what are you going to do to get that $20,000? Get your man that you love so much out of jail? Would you get him out, or would you forget about it? What would you do to get? Would you pay $20,000 for your man to get out of jail? Would you? That is an interesting question. Now, me, I say no. I wouldn't. Well, would that make me a bad woman if I said no? But your boo thing need $20,000 to get out of jail. That is a very interesting question. I know that I didn't let y'all know I was gonna come live. I'm gonna start letting y'all know. Then I know my channel can do better. But I know I came in here like that, like that. But I'm going to talk through it. But I would like to know, if you love this man so much, would you get your boo-boo out of jail, your boo thing out of jail for $20,000 bond? Now you'll get your money back if he go to court. But what's something happen to you before he get out of court? Where do the money go? Where do her money go if something happened? Where will our money go if we put $20,000 on you? So the question is to my women out there: would you put $20,000 up for your man on to get out of jail? And the reason why I want to know that question is because most women don't have that kind of money. And if they don't have that kind of money, where are you expecting them to get that kind of money from? Where are you expecting them to get 20,000 from? Where you want to put out a loan? Where are they going to get 20,000 from? So the question is, with you women, and then when you get a chance to answer the question, because I get a lot of y'all watches the channel. Thank you so much. Y'all do go back and answer the questions. But would you put up $20,000 to get that man you love out of jail? Now you know what a bond. If they don't go to court on that date, you has to pay that. You has to pay the money to the court. Even though they got that 20,000, you don't get that back. You don't get that money back. If you don't come to court, that let me tell you something. If you don't come to court, you don't get it back. Get your money back if you don't go to court. So the question is, would you put $20,000 up for your boyfriend? Not your husband, but your boyfriend? Or would you put $20,000 up for your husband? And if you don't have $20,000 and you have a house, would you put boyfriend? Y'all, these some good questions, because the reason why I asked that is because right now it's a lot of recos going on. You got recos in Atlanta and Chicago. And the only reason why they got it in Atlanta and Chicago, because Chicago came to Atlanta. Yes. Excuse me, y'all, that tea. So my question is to my women out there, think about it. You have kids. Would you put up $20,000 for your man to get out of jail for a bond? But you don't have it. So what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? How you gonna get it? Where are you expecting for your woman to get that money from? Where are you expecting that woman? Now, would a woman be wrong if she don't get a man out for $20,000? Because y'all, I see the reason why I ask that question, because there are a lot of young women would step it up and go do these things for these men. They'll do anything for their man these days. They'll do anything to get them out of jail, to steal for them. They'll do anything. So my question is, and guys, y'all need to be paying attention to these answers. So the question is, would you put $20,000 on your man while he locked up in jail? That's an interesting question, because it's a lot going on these days. He can have a suspended license. It can be for child support. It can be for anything. It can be a bun on top of bun. It can be all of this. And you know what kind of man you got. You know what kind of man you got. Now my thing is, what happened? I'm about to look it up. I'm about to look something up. Hold on, y'all. It's something I want to know. Oops, I don't tore it. Two pair of glasses. Look, I don't tore it. Two pair. Okay, it's something I want to ask them. I want to ask. I want to ask them. I want to ask Google something. Okay, let me ask them. What would happen to a bond if a lady don't show? If What would happen to the bond if the man go to court and the lady is deceased? What what would happen? Uh, Okay, let's see what they say. Uh, okay, I can't find my answer, y'all. Hold up, it's not there. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, I said if I bond someone out of jail, he go to court and I die, what would happen? And then it said, what would happen if you bail someone out of jail? I didn't say and they run. Nah, that's not what I asked them. Oh, what happened if the defendant dies while under a bail bond? That's not what I said. Yeah, once the court hearing are done, the accused is proven to be guilty, not to get the bail. Case proper. Hold on. It says, I'm gonna tell you what it said. It said what I said. It said what happens if the defendants die while under a bail bond. It said getting arrested and taken into police custody is one of the worst things one could experience. Good thing is that most crimes are entitled to bail. A judge will determine the amount of the bail that needs. Okay, we know that. Bail in the legal sense is not viewed as a punishment. Okay, now we know that that's not the question. They not answering my question, y'all. The question I was trying to say, what would happen to my bond if I die before the person go to court? Okay, let me see. What would happen to my bond? What would happen to a bond if a person dies before the person go to court? The estate. I'm gonna have to find out that question, y'all. But estate is responsible. Okay, that's not the question I'm asking. That's okay. Yeah, let me ask this question again. When someone dies, New York courts. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. If I bond someone out of jail and I die and they go to court, where do the money goes? I wants to know if I if anyone know this answer. If someone dies before their court date, do they lose the bail bond? My brother was arrested. Okay. It says, it says, and it said real questions from people like you. Okay. If someone dies before their court date, do they lose the bail bond? That ain't what I'm asking. So I think the money, if anything happened to, if I put out a bond, if my husband bond was $20,000, and I put the bond up on him. If he go to court, the bond either will go to my mother or the kids. I think that's what they're saying to me. It won't go to the man. It'll go to the mother of the kid. So my question is, would y'all women bail your man out of jail if he had a bond for $20,000? Would you put your house up for that man? These are questions that men want to know because it's a lot going on now, and the $20,000. It's a lot of money when you don't have $20,000. So the question is, would you put $20,000 on your husband or your boyfriend if he get locked up? Would you put 20? You don't. Okay. First of all, when he tell me, baby, I'm gonna need $20,000 to get out, I'm gonna say, what? Y'all have to excuse me, but that's what I'll say. What? 20,000? What did you do? And then he said, don't worry about that. I'll explain to you. You get the money, I'm gonna pay you back. Now I'm asking the question, would y'all get y'all man out for $20,000? Would y'all get y'all men out of jail for $20,000? Or would y'all get y'all husband out and not your man? Or would you get your man out? Because that's a question that you need to ask your husband right now. Your man right now. Say, baby, if I go to jail and I need $20,000 to get out of jail, you gonna get me out? And hear what he says. Listen to what he says. Listen. Listen to what he says. Because that's a question that needs to be answered. And if he say, yeah, I'm gonna get you out, you ask him, where you gonna get that money from? Don't worry about all that. I'm gonna get the money. Yeah, right. So the question is, would you get your man out of jail on a $20,000 bond? Now, women, y'all got that's a big question to say yes or no. Cause you got your rent, Georgia Power, the water company, insurance, car note. Um, you got to pay it next month. And the game he gonna use is, baby, I love you. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get out of here, baby. Baby, you gotta get $20,000. You don't get $20,000. But my question is, would you get your man out of jail for $20,000? $20,000. Would you get your man out of jail? You love him so much. You love your boo boo. This is a question that you need to ask. See, when you get behind them bars, people won't even acknowledge you. You can call them and they'll see your number like this and they'll ignore your call. Uh, they're, oh my, I need to charge my phone up. I didn't do this and I didn't do that. But you Yeah, but $20,000 is a lot of money now. So I would say to get your man out of jail for $20,000, you got to love that man. So if you love that man ain't did nothing to you. So that go back. Um, the reason why I asked that question is because the reason why I asked that question was if a woman love a man that much to get him $20,000 to get out of jail, he ain't did nothing to her. So they go back to Alexis Ware case. He needed $20,000 to get out. She loved him so much, she got him out. She got her baby out of there. Now, my question is, how long ago? My question is behind this whole thing right here is he couldn't have did nothing to her because she wouldn't have got him out on bond. He can't get the money no way. So what happened? That's why I put that question out there. Will you get your man out for $20,000 bond and you ain't even paid? You ain't got no money for the down payment on your next step where you got to go. So that's an interesting question. That's an interesting question. Would you put $20,000 bond? Would you pay for your husband bond, your boyfriend bond? Would you put $20,000 up for your man to get out of jail? It's no yes or no answer. It's you have to think about your women. Y'all got to think about when you answer that question right there. You got to think about who gonna help you. Who gonna help you? Who gonna help you? Where you gonna get your next meal from? Where? How your kids gonna get money to go to school? But if he go to court, you gonna get it. You're gonna get it back. So my thing with Alexis Ware is I don't think he had nothing to do with it. I did at first. I did at first, but I really don't think he has nothing to do with it because it's a bail, it's a bond, and he wouldn't get the money no way. So my thing with the women before y'all get ready to start doing stuff like that, before you start putting your money up like that, getting loans, taking out loans to get, you got to pay your loan. If you take out a loan, you got to pay that loan back. You can't go hide because you got to pay something back. You have to pay it back. And if you don't pay it back, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to have to pay it back. So my thing is, I'm keep hearing something that Alexis not missing. Now, from hearing it from this guy, he said she was never missing. But that's hearsay and allegedly for me. But then I had that. I told y'all I did a reading the other day. And I told y'all Alexis was live. She was having a good time with some dudes. I told y'all what my reading told me. And I really can stand right here and read you standing right here, but I'm not a psychic. I don't get into that. But last night I took that candle and I set that candle right here in front of me. And when I went deep into it, trying to talk to Alexis, all I saw was black. Black. Everybody had on black and the men's were like this with their money. But you can't see their face. You couldn't see Alexis' face, but she had on a bonnet. I told y'all Alexis had on a bonnet. That's what I saw. But I was trying to talk to her, but she was ignoring me. She wouldn't talk. And they was it was like all the guys was just ran together, like they were rappers. Like they rap or something. Bald head, they were bald head. But they were having fun right there, and Leslie was right here looking at them. She wouldn't say nothing, she wouldn't answer me. They was in about dark colored car, truck or car. I can't say. But anyway, Alexis left in that car, and she wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't talk. That's the only thing. Alexis wouldn't talk. She went and picked up a girlfriend. I don't even know where she picked this girl up, y'all. She picked up the girl, put the girl in the car. They went to a small country gas station. Y'all know how them Andy Griffin gas stations are. She stopped by one of them. That's what I saw last night. It wasn't no quick trip. It was a country. It was like a country gas station. And Leslie was she you couldn't see her face, but she was driving. You know it was her because I went in there for her. But they was in a convertible black car. The top, no one to make the top come down. And they just drove away. And I got tired of going. I was scared to go deep into that stuff like that. But I'm saying to myself is she was alive. And I told, and like I was telling the folks, I don't care if it was the devil, demon, but whatever it was, she wasn't dead. She was alive. Now, I believe Alexis might be alive. I used to thought she was gone, but I believe she's alive. And she's not hurt. She not hurt. So my a bond on a man before he can go to court. Because he can't get the money back no way. So why would Alexis put herself in, y'all think about it. Why would Alexis put herself in a situation to go somewhere and get missing, and don't want her money back? That don't make sense. So I asked the question, what's up, press? So I asked the question, and then hold on, I'm about to edit something right quick. I asked the question, would y'all put $20,000 down on women? Would y'all put $20,000 down for y'all boyfriend? And I need to know. Because if y'all young women tell me that, it can help me out with a whole lot. Now, it was weird. That was the that was the weirdest thing I ever experienced. But I asked the question, why would y'all put $20,000 on your man for a bun? Alexis will not do nothing. She'll okay, just I know I'm gonna say a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. She did 11, I'm the 18, and I used to date somebody who was the 11. But for a Pisces, Pisces are not gonna hurt themselves. Don't let nobody trick y'all. Don't let nobody fool y'all. But we will give our heart. We will give our heart because she know that her baby daddy ain't going nowhere. So the $20,000 that she gave her boyfriend, she know he can't use it. She can get it back. Or it can go to her kids if something happened to her. But why would Alexis put herself in a situation to let something happen to her? So that's why I asked that question. It's about the $20,000. If you got $20,000 to put on a man, why you didn't use that $20,000 put on your rent? $20,000 a whole lot of money. So women need to ask themselves before they put up $20,000 on a man who don't even have who out there got somebody else. He don't have you no more. He broke up with you in October, and you don't put a $20,000 bond on the man. Y'all women better start thinking before y'all act. Of course, they gonna tell you they love you while they in jail. Them men, all them men be on the phone. They're gonna do anything to get out of there. Who wouldn't? Who want to be locked up? That's why there's going to be a lot of RICOs. It's a lot of RICOs going on right now with Chicago and Atlanta because Chicago boys is in Atlanta. They should have never came to Atlanta. Atlanta's a trap for rappers. Let me stop. I ain't gonna make my state look bad. Now Atlanta good, but they turn it into a trap for them. Now they go back to Alexis. $20,000. I, me, I'm only speaking for myself. I wouldn't put 20. I know me. I'm a Pisces, and she a Pisces. She did something that I wouldn't do. I don't care if it's my baby daddy. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to put it. Even if I were young, I'm not about to put. I'm not about to get up no $20,000 cash. Where I get that kind of money from? I don't have that kind of money. My kids, our kids come first. So he wouldn't even, the men's I deal with that wouldn't have asked me for the $20,000. They would have. I would be the last source. Cause if that man got a lot of friend, a big money friend right there, like he got, he could have got them out. But when a man see he can see through you and get out or get away with stuff, he'll use you for that. So y'all women need to be careful out there, before you go putting your money up on these guys. And and then too, you have to remember the situation that people are in that situation. So my point is why I'm gonna tell y'all something. Alexis ain't gonna let nothing happen to her. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Alexis not stupid. So I don't care who put it out there like she's gone. I will pray for it, but allegedly I think Alexis alive. Alexis want her money back. Now she missed her court day. There can be a reason why she missed her court day. But $20,000. You think I'm about to kill myself? Women are as smart. See, a man don't think a woman's smart, but a woman's smart. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this between us and y'all and everybody who listen. I overheard this conversation. I went back and I listened to a conversation. And from the person that I heard it from, I trust this particular person. This particular person saying she wasn't missing. I ain't talking about read. But this particular person said that she wasn't missing. That's the first thing I asked back along about the early part of this year. What made the family think that she's missing? That's what I said. What made them think that she's missing? Because of her car? You know what people do with cars? They go hide their cars. When they don't want the people to come find it, they'll tell you to come get the car. They'll go hide them cars. They'll go hide them cars somewhere. People will come pick the car up. That's why it sounds so confusing to y'all. But y'all gonna see at the end. You're gonna see it. It could have been a movie. How y'all know it ain't no movie? Y'all think they'll do all this for? I guess y'all said, why would anybody? But when I heard that, I said, she alive and she doing it for a movie. And then I like, wow. Now I'm going by my dream. I ain't never did nothing like that, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's why I was looking. cuckoo, rounding up and doing all that stuff. My thing is $20,000. And y'all think I'm about to put up $20,000 for a man? That means I trust that man. I believe in that man, but I never think that man will walk away from me and leave me. I would never think that this man walked away from me, y'all. I don't got him out for $20,000, and then he leaves me. Put yourself in another woman's place. I don't got this man out for $20,000 cash. I don't did all of that, gave him my money, and then he over there with somebody else. People, we are women. We have to think like women in this case. We can't believe what men want us to believe out here about this girl. They want us to believe that. And they shocked that the family is putting up a missing sign. They so shocked that the men are so shocked. They were like, oh no, they better not put that sign up there because the girl ain't missing. That's why a lot of men got nervous. Because they know when they put that sign out there and say Alexis Ware, they know they were going to have to answer. It's about to make a whole lot of people nervous now. That's why they didn't want Alexis mama them to do a lot in South Carolina. That's why they didn't want them to put up no flyers and stuff like that. But when they put that sign up there, she was missing. First thing came to head, oh y'all, we done messed up now. What we gonna do? We done messed up. Think about it. Oh man, what we gonna do now? Girl ain't even missing, man. Y'all better think about this. Y'all better think about this. Now, I don't blame the family. I tell you one thing. One thing I give a family I give great what the family did. The family did a whole lot of good stuff, y'all. They did a whole lot of good stuff to get their daughter back home. They did a lot of good things to get their daughter back home. They put that sign up there. When they put that sign up there, they got two signs up there. And then they about to go further. They want you to think Alexis dead. This is what they doing, allegedly. They want y'all to think she gone. She ain't gone. They want you to think she gone. But the family know that their daughter will be back. They ain't giving back. They give up on. Cause first of all, they put some information out there that they put some information out there about Alexis, and then they don't even know. Not the parents, but everybody else. That's why they were like, oh man, they don't put that sign up. Now they scared. Think about it, women, as women. Let's think about it, y'all. That makes sense. That's why they didn't want them to do that balloon release. They kept canceling. They kept canceling stuff at first. Cause it was a distraction to other people. Now they didn't went smart and went over people's head. Now they gonna have to cover up for what they did on what they plotted and set up for Alexis. Now they gonna have to answer to the family and the judge and everybody else. Now this thing about to be big. Y'all will see. Allegedly. This thing about to be big. Oh yeah, this thing right here about to be big. So whoever set it up, they gonna be in trouble. Whoever set this whole idea up with Alexis Ware better be ready to answer to that family. Cause you don't got yourself in a whole lot of trouble. And the only reason why I'm gonna look out for that black girl is because she's a black American, and nobody can prove that Alexis is gone. $20,000. $20,000. I'm just gonna disappear. Oh, I don't want my money back. I don't want my money back. Me, man, Pisces love money. Pisces love money. They don't play with no money. They good about giving money away. So my thing to this is, would you how would you feel if you put $20,000 on a man that left you in October? Y'all gotta look at this. Y'all gotta look at it like that. And I'm gonna tell you something. The family did the right thing they supposed to did, because Alexis gonna show up now. They ain't got nothing to do but see how they gonna bring this thing to a close. Now they got to find out, man, what we gonna do now? I gotta go home. I go home to my husband, my child. I gotta go home to my boyfriend and my children, because they said allegedly didn't want the family. They didn't want the family to go put that board out like, oh yeah, they got a big, oh they got a big board, billboard up there for her. Oh, they put up two. That's what some people doing. Man, what we gonna do? Ain't no pigs and hoes got that girl. Them folks think that's stupid. Why would she be assassinated? Y'all would have been heard about that. At first, I cried. At first, I felt that. But when the parents put the billboard up there, my whole uh, everything changed. So I told y'all what I saw in Alexis, where I think I'm the only one saw Alexa alive in that fire. And when I light that candle and trying to do something I ain't never did, I ain't gonna do it. Never, 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 ever again. Cause I don't like that. So I just came in. I just want to know how many women would put $20,000 on a man, and how would you feel if you put $20,000 on a man and the man turn around and leave you? Hmm. Think about it. You about to take care of that baby for the rest of your life. So I'm about to go have some fun. I'm about to go back being the old Alexis. So I seen her having fun. I don't know where she is. I just hope her family get what they need for from Alexis. And these folks gonna get ready to go talking, boy, when they hit that court. So y'all like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all coming here and listening, but I don't feel like Alexis is. I think Alexis was alive when I seen her, but she just one talk. She was just having a good time, riding around having a good time. And I always say women need breaks from their children. I don't care what nobody say. All women need breaks from kids. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say about that right there. Every woman need a break from children. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I don't know why they keep saying she did. Yes, she do. But y'all like, share, and subscribe, and put down in the comment what you think. Answer that question for me. I appreciate you, mods. I appreciate people from watching. I appreciate y'all time. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'm hungry again. I'm out.